Hey, what is going on YouTube? Ferndude here, and today I got a brand new video, and it is that life story that I said I'd do in the previous video about the reason why I was grounded. Now this video is, I wanted to be in the YouTuber of the month. I nominated this video, and please sit down, enjoy this as I talk. So, the reason I got grounded was because I didn't listen to my mom. She told me not to do something, and I decided to do it. I'm not going to mention why because, I don't know, it's kind of personal. And I got mad, so I just walked away from her. And it's not like I walked away and I just like walked to the corner and then I just waited there. No, I actually walked like half a mile away. I walked because I was at her job and I decided to go away because I was mad. And I actually walked all the way to our house, the one that we live. And it's like half a mile away. By car, it's like, I'll say 10 minutes. So imagine walking. It was like an hour, and it was like 4 o'clock, so it was after school. And so I walked and walked. When I finally got home, I remember that I didn't have keys, so I didn't know how to get inside. So I checked all the windows were locked. The basement windows were also locked, so I couldn't get in. So I didn't know what to do, and so I just decided to like find somewhere where I could sit and wait, because maybe my mom was like trying to find me. So I decided to just sit there and wait, and plus I didn't have my cell phone because my mom took it away from me because of the argument that we had. So I didn't have a cell phone, I didn't have some thing to call my mom to tell her where I was, and I was outside in the cold, and it was like, I'll say 30 degrees outside, or 40. It was pretty cold, and it was only in the afternoon, like at 4 o'clock. By the time I got home, it was 5 o'clock, and I didn't know what to do, so I just decided to find a chair that I saw outside in our backyard, and I sat in it. I sat there waiting. 1 hour passes. Another hour passes. 2 hours have passed already, and I still don't see my mom, and it's starting to become dusk. I was getting colder, and all I had was my book bag that I had from school, a jacket, a sweater under the jacket, and then just my regular school clothes. And it started to get cold. I'm saying maybe it was like, I'm serious about 30 degrees. And I said 30 degrees before, it was like maybe 37, almost 40. But this was starting to feel really cold outside. And I was starting to shiver. So, I was starting to regret it, even though I wanted to prove a point to my mom, but I was starting to regret it. And so, I stood there. It was about 8 o'clock at night when I decided to do something. So what I decided to do was, I went all the way to CVS, because CVS isn't that far from my house. So I walked to CVS, and I'm a little embarrassed, I gotta say. I'm shy. I'm a shy person. So I wanted to go, and the whole reason why I left was because I wanted to go home. And now that I was home, I didn't want to be there because I was locked outside. So I went to CVS. I was about to use the phone or ask for the phone, when I just like all of a sudden got nervous, and I decided, no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. So I just walked out. I walked out of CVS. It was like 8 o'clock at night. No money, just a jacket and a sweater under or on top on me, and my book bag. And then I decided that I would go into a gas station that was also near my house. I'm not gonna say the gas station name, even though it's not even like a corporate. So I walked to the gas station. I asked the man for the phone. He didn't speak English, so I had to speak Spanish for him. Then he gave me the phone, called my mom. When my mom answered, she seemed pretty calm, so I was like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna get in that much trouble. And I told her where I was. I said I was 2 blocks away from the house where a gas station is, calling from the gas station. She said she'll be there in 10 minutes. She got there with my sister. She opened the door. She did not look at me. When she opened the door and she got inside, she told me to sit down on the couch with my sister. I took off my jacket, I took off my shoes, I took off what I had to do. And I was pretty cold. Like, if you touched my hands, I was freezing. And my mom told me, and she gave me a straight talk with me, to never do that again. So guys, I recommend not doing anything respect your parents, respect what they say, even if you don't like it. It'll help you in the future. And also, I was grounded. That's the reason I was grounded for a month. Yeah, and I had to do some work to stop the grounding, or at least cut it in half, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, listen to your parents, guys. Do what they say. And unless you live in your own apartment and you have your own keys, then I don't recommend not listening to them. Not double negative. That means you do not listen to them, which means you do listen to them. And anyway, guys, hope you learned something from this video. Hope you like it. Please give it a like if you did. Comment me if you've had any experience like this. And I want to do more stories like this in the future. If you're new, then subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.